If you love to travel, then travel reward credit cards are one of the best things that you can do to take your normal day-to-day spending, redeem them for points for things like free travel and free vacations. Now, there are all kinds of travel credit cards out there, and while some of them offer really great benefits, they also come with really high fees and expenses to where it almost doesn't even make sense. And on the flip side, there are some travel credit cards that don't have hardly any fees to them. However, the rewards are pretty abysmal and it almost makes no sense in that way either. So what I've done is I've looked through all kinds of travel reward credit cards. I've broken down what are some of the top travel credit cards out there. And in this video, I'm going to break down what are those cards, what are the benefits of those cards, what are they best for, and I'm also going to talk about, what are the credit scores needed to make sure that you qualify for these credit cards. So let's go ahead and get started. The first travel credit card on our list is the Capital One Venture Rewards credit card. So in my opinion, this is a great credit card for those of you who just want a flat rate travel rewards card. So let's go over some of the details of this. It starts off with a $95 annual fee with no foreign transaction fees. There's a 15.99 to 23.99% variable APR on purchases. As of this recording, there is a current sign-up bonus where you get 60,000 bonus points when you spend $3,000 in the first 3 months of opening this new card. What's great about this card is you earn an unlimited 2 miles per dollar on every single purchase, and you earn 5 miles per dollar on things like hotels and rental cars when booked through Capital One Travel. As a general rule of thumb, for every $1,000 that you spend on this card, you'd expect to earn around 24,000 miles. Now, in terms of traveling and things like rental cars and hotels and airfare packages, you get some really cool benefits as well. Receiving a $100 credit for global entry for TSA PreCheck, you get 2 free visits to Capital One Lounge where you can enjoy fresh food and luxury amenities, and you also get Hertz 5-star status where you can skip the rental car counter and choose from a wider selection of cars. The other thing I like about this card is that it comes with Eno, and anytime you make an online purchase, you're going to get a VPN number, which basically means that every transaction you make online is going to have its own unique number, and this helps prevent things like fraud. And in fact, you also get 0 fraud liability with this particular card as well. And by far, my absolute favorite thing about this card is its 24/7 airfare monitoring system, where it will monitor 24/7 the absolute cheapest flights, everything from directly with the airlines to anything for Travelocity and Expedia, and it will make sure it alerts you with the absolute cheapest travel possible. And should you purchase a flight and that flight becomes cheaper later on, you will actually get a partial refund for the difference of that flight, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. We'll need a good to excellent credit score of 690 or above to have a potential to qualify for this card. Now, if you only have good credit or you're looking for a card with no annual fee, then I would definitely check out the Venture One Rewards card. But if you have really excellent credit and you want the most amount of points available or possible for you with the highest amount of rewards, then I would absolutely check out the new Venture X Rewards card. The second card on our list is the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Now, I would consider this by far the best mid-tier travel rewards card out there. And this is going to be especially great for those of you who are looking for airline mile points or large bonus points in general. You have a $95 annual fee with no transaction fees. You have 15.99% to 22.99% variable APR. And as it's recording, the current offer is you get 60,000 bonus points when you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. This comes out to around $750 towards travel when you redeem it through the Chase Ultimate Rewards. You do get 5 points on travel purchases made through Chase Ultimate Rewards. You get 2 times points on all other travel purchases from airfare and taxis to hotels and trains, and you get 1 point for $1 spent on all other purchases. Some other great things about this card is that you do get 3 times the amount of points on all purchase made with groceries, takeout, streaming services, things like DoorDash and stuff like that as well. And one of the things that makes this card really unique is that they have what's called a 10% anniversary bonus point. And what it does is that every single year, it's going to give you 10% of the total money spent. If you spent $25,000 last year on this card, you're going to get 2,500 extra bonus points. There are no blackout dates and no travel restrictions, and you get a 1-for-1 transfer on reward programs through airlines and hotels and things like that. It's also packed with things like rental collision damage waiver, you get trip interruption insurance or also trip cancellation insurance, and you also get things like a year of Dash Pass for free. The last thing that I love about this card is that any purchases over $100 that are made can be broken up into monthly payments with 0 interest just as well. Now, in terms of the credit score needed to apply for this card, you are going to need good to excellent credit, ranging from at least 700 to 750 or greater. The third card on our list is the CITI Premier Credit Card. Now, in my opinion, this is probably one of the absolute best starter travel credit cards out there. So if you don't have any travel credit cards right now and you're looking to get your first one, this might actually be one of the best cards to get started with. It has a $99 annual fee with no foreign transaction fees. It has a variable 25.49% up to 29.99% APR. As of this recording, the current sign-on bonus is 60,000 bonus points when you spend $4,000 in the first 3 months. And you can redeem these points for travel or up to $600 in gift cards on website thankyou.com. In terms of the reward cashback points, you get 3 times points on restaurants, supermarkets, gas, air travel, and hotels. You get 1% on all other purchases. What I really love about this card is that there are no limits to how many bonus points you can earn, and the points never expire. Now, in terms of credit score needed to qualify for this card, you're looking at a credit range of 670 all the way up to 850 to qualify for this card. Now, the next credit card on our list is the Built MasterCard. What I love most about this card is that you can actually earn bonus points by actually paying your rent with this card. There are no annual fees. The APR is 14.99 to 27.99 variable APR. And like I said, what's really awesome about this is you get 1 times amount of points when spent on rent with no transaction fees. And you can do this up to $50,000 a year spent on rent. In addition to that, you get 2 times points on travel, you get 3 times points on dining, and you also get added benefits of things like trip cancellation or trip interruption on up to $5,000. What I also found unique about this card is that they have what's called a trip delay reimbursement. So if you happen to book a trip and your flight gets delayed due to certain things like mechanical issues, inclement weather, and that delay is over 6 hours, you can get reimbursed for a lot of the expenses that you incur because of that actual delay. You do get a $5 Lyft credit each month if you take 3 Lyft trips in a calendar month. And in addition to that, you do get 3 free months of Dash Pass as well. Now, there are a couple downfalls to this particular card, and the big one being is that you do have to have a minimum of 5 transactions per month to qualify for all those bonus points, things like the rent, the groceries, and all that type of stuff. Now, in terms of credit score needed to qualify for this card, you should have a credit score of around 700 to 749 or greater to make sure that you qualify for this card. The next credit card on our list is the American Express Gold Card, and this is going to be the perfect card for all you food lovers out there because it packs some really massive benefits to it. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the details. There is a $250 annual fee, but the thing about this is you can definitely make up for it if you are a major food spender because of its huge rewards. Now, the current promotion as this recording is that you get 75,000 points when you spend $4,000 in the first 6 months of opening this card. You do get 4 times the points at restaurants worldwide. You get 4 times the amount of points at supermarkets on up to $25,000. So if you are like me and you spend a lot of money on food, whether it be groceries or eating out, even though you have that $255 annual fee, you can definitely make up for that with the amount of points that you're getting for this particular card. You also get 3 times membership points for flights booked directly with airlines on amextravel.com, and you get 1% on all other purchases. Some other really cool things about this card is that they provide some really great Uber benefits as well. You get $120 in Uber Cash annually. All you got to do is just add your card to the Uber account and you get $10 in Uber Cash each month. And you also get 4 times membership reward points on Uber Eats purchases. The other thing I really love about this card is that you can add up to 5 authorized users on this card without paying any additional fees. So this could really help you stack some points big time. Now, in terms of qualifying for this credit card, you are going to need a decent credit score of at least 700 to 750 credit score or higher to qualify for this card. Now, one of the things you want to keep in mind though, if you are new and you want to build up your credit, you want to make sure that you check out my other video on best beginner credit cards, because these are credit cards that are going to help you go from either really bad credit or no credit to getting really good credit so you can qualify for these travel credit cards. Most travel credit cards are going to need you to have reasonable credit or really good credit to qualify for the cards that give you the best bang for your buck in terms of money spent for the amount of rewards that you do. So be sure to watch my video on best beginner credit cards. That way you can begin making sure you have amazing credit to qualify for those best travel credit cards out there. If this video gave you some value, please be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, little notification bell. If you're all about personal finance, investing, entrepreneurship, living life in your terms, and creating financial freedom, this is going to be the channel for you. Be sure to check out some of my other videos. I'll leave some links below in the description box. In addition, I'm going to leave some free links and guides to some things that maybe help you out in your journey. But let's get out there and let's build that dream.